Hello, welcome back to another live. Wasn't around last week, so I do apologise, but this video, we're cooking some tyres. Yes, we're actually going to take these here tyres with some baking paper, and then we're going to take them over from here and stick them in here and cook them. See what happens. So I've already preheated the oven to 150 degrees. So I thought I'd save that time. Sorry if there's a bit of noise going on in the background. That's because obviously it's a fan oven. And we're going to see what happens. What do you guys all think's happening then? Why do you think I'm going to be baking these tyres? And it's not because I'm hungry. I've had my dinner. Not that you could tell. Right, let's move you over there. See who we've got with us tonight, shall we? So we've got Scott, Addicted, Dan, Cotswold Mike, Addicted, Luke, Aussie Llama, Alistair. Topping up my spare tyre. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry, so thought we'd add a bit of rubber to this. Get the glue off. You need to put a pie in that oven. I could put a pie. I've had my dinner already, but I could put a pie in there. What pies have we got in the freezer? Should we have a little look, Ski? See a little pie we got in the freezer. Oh, what have we got in here? I could put some pizza in. Oh look, ham and pineapple. Some people's favourite, that is. What else we got in here? Oh, sweet and sour chicken. We got some Tabasco pepper sauce chicken breast things. Oh, we go, got pie here, look. Oh, what flavour that is though. Oh, that's been in there a while as well. Some more pies. Lots of pies. Not a lot else though. Healthy eating. Oh, actually, tell a lie. We've got a pie in the fridge. We've got a pie here. Cheddar and leek pie. We could do that, but that's for tomorrow. That's tomorrow's din-dins. Anyway, we're procrastinating, aren't we? It's a room. No, actually, thanks, Dan. You've reminded me. Number one, to get the back door open. Number two, close that door. Softening up to go on some rims. Zoz, how are you, buddy? Ooh, just remind me, I've got 2 steak pies I could have. Oh, I do love steak. I'd steak and kidney, or steak and onion, or steak and red wine. Never had that much. Well, it's unusual for me to have that amount of food. Right, let's close this door here. Because this is likely to stink a bit. We'll put the fan on. Now tell me if that's annoying. Tell me if you can hear that in the background and if it's really, really annoying. Hi Sarah Waller, how are you? Sean Lafond? Steve Jackson, evening. Now, can you hear that fan? Is it going to be annoying? If it is, I'll turn it down a bit. Eclectic Electric. Sounds like we're on a flight. Okay, I'll turn it down to 1 and I'll get the back door open. We're likely to get smoke alarms going off as well. And it looks like, based on this tray, we can only cook 2 at a time anyway. So we'll take those 2 off. We'll get those 2 ready to go on there. I always put a bit of baking parchment, or whatever you want to call it, non-stick baking paper, because you never know. The last thing you want to happen is, flip you over, is You never know if it's going to melt. It shouldn't do. But as my mum used to say, it always says, better to be safe than sorry. So we got them on there, and then we'll get the oven open because I can only do one-handed. Oh, it's nice and toasty in there. We'll pick them up and we'll stick them in there for 150 for about 10-15 minutes. And whilst we're doing that, we can then have a look at the other bits and pieces. So we had a nice little delivery, and I'm going to try and get a video done on this. A nice little delivery from Basher Skins, so they're new to the market. I don't know whether you've seen anyone else with them yet. I know Popalong's just done a video on them. But these are new to the market. Similar to the Armour skins and the other ones, but he's doing more. And obviously different designs. You also get some free stickers, which is always nice to get free stickers. And what's he sent us? And they come in this very, very nice tube as well. When this turned up, I was thinking, oh, what's that? I was thinking it's some tyres that I've sent off that are coming back, but I thought, no, it can't be them because I've got 8 tyres coming back. I thought, there's no way you can get 8 tyres in that. So anyway, what he sent us is, and the slight difference is, it's a very good high quality vinyl, but he's doing two. He's doing a shiny version, so that's a shiny gloss version, or he's doing a matte version, which has got a slight texture to it as well. So these are really nice though. So we got these ones here all for the Armour 3S cars, I think. We've got the Reaper, and he's even put our logo on it, very nice. That one there, and then this one is for the DR8. And again, he's put our little logo on there for us, look. And that's a glossy one. But yeah, so we'll get them sorted out at some stage, get that done, get a video, and we will test how durable these are. You guessed it, it'll be at a skate park, because I do plan on doing a new video with the DR8. I know the boys have been dying to send it proper, so we'll get them on there, and then we can do that video to send it, see how high we can make it go, because we think it's going to go stupid high. Catch up on some chat. The best sector, well, I can go and put my skirt and I've got my glasses, so I can go and get my skirt on, and my blouse if you want, Samba. Oh, actually, I didn't put the timer on, did I? It's been a couple of minutes already. Forgets the timer melting. Well, you should say that because you can't really see it. I did forget when I was boiling a RPM wing mount. I did forget. Yeah, it stinks a bit. I did forget to do that, which was a bit silly. And it boiled dry. Right, while we're waiting for them to cook, I do need to be doing... Oh, you can already smell the rubber. Yummy. We do need to do something else. Oh, no, that's the DR8. You'd be doing that. We need to be doing the Techno. Yeah, I need to strip that down, get those, got some took on the bearing there. Because I bought a new body for it. So this is a sneak peek, not that you see it, but this is a new body we've got going on there, because the old body is a bit cream crackered. We've got that going on there, so I've got to do that now. And I've messed up. I thought I'd try a bit of fancy spraying rather than one colour, and I royally messed it all up at the back. I wanted it fading from blue to white, and yeah, it came out rubbish. Never mind. Try these things, they work sometimes, they don't work other times. First time I've ever tried it, so it didn't quite go to plan. Forgets the time. What? No sugar? No, don't need any sugar. Hi, bye everyone. See you later. Hi, bye Rogue Factor. You put your girlfriend on that one, Dave. No. On which one? I think they have a texture because... Oh, on... Yeah, probably. Because they're sprayed with a matte finish. Could be. Could be. 907 Arctic Rob, how are you? Do I know if a swap meet, so Robert Lee Carson's saying, do we know if a swap meet is a good place to find tyres for a Traxxas Bigfoot? I've never been to a swap meet. We don't really have them over here. I guess it depends on how big that swap meet is going to be. Hi Emily, how are you? Need the techno. Yeah, then I get demonetised, which is... I can't put the Kronos in the oven, Samba. I don't have it anymore. I've sold it. Sold the Kronos. Got bored with it. The first RC car I've ever sold, and it just got to a point I was just fed up with it. Fed up with it breaking. Fed up with not being able to get the spares. So it went. Took everything out of it and sold it. So bike Kronos. First car I've ever sold. Hi Bars and Tone. Dave, how are you? How are you keeping, buddy? Well, you're over the worst part of it, hopefully. No, I'm not doing that, Griffey. I'm not respraying the outside with the white, because that would just look stupid. Get down to 10 mil probably. Oh, I can smell the rubber now. 8 mil. I love the smell of burning rubber. So I'm just concentrating at the moment while sort this out, make sure we've got enough cut back. Quite need a bit more. Oh, a little bit more. Surprises me. I thought we were there then. Too much, David. Oh, I can smell the rubber now. Oh, come on. Redonkulous now. Almost at 10. That one's done. So it's just this one here. It's okay. Right, let's check up on the comments. 7 minutes of light. Well, 10 minutes now. Have I tried dyeing my? I haven't tried dyeing them, but I know you can. If you get some like washing dye or whatever it is. New dye, Dave Bronte, our country arsenic. Yes, rubber and plastic. Haven't got the Taylor engine yet. No, still pontificating about it. Can't decide what gears to get. Or I've got to get a colour to him as well if we're going to get it anodised. But I can't. I'm pontificating about what gears to get. I know Blackbone spur, and I've been told 56 spur with a 29 pinion, I think. I know. What mug bought that, Alistair? RC Lama says, Dave, what's your opinion on Kyosho parts? Do they take forever in the UK? I don't think so. What car are you talking about, though, on the Kyosho? You know, if you're talking about the racing cars, there's a specific... I think you can go kyosho.co.uk and you can buy them, or Hertz RC normally has them in stock. So it depends what Kyosho parts you're after. I know Mark and a few guys run the MP10s, and they don't seem to have any problem getting parts. So... that's all I know. I don't have any Kyosho cars myself. I'm good, thanks, Chris Waterside Bashers. How are you? Whiskey runner. Yes. I'm in that regard. I'm fortunate that I don't have an old lady to moan at me. Who painted this body? Me. And I've done a horrible job of it. It looks horrible, but at the end of the day, Tom will put some stickers on it. It'll be okay. Toby, what are we looking at? This is a Techno, yes, at the moment, with a new body, because the old body was a bit kaputted. So we've got a new body, which is a slightly different style on it. It's got some more aero on it, with a little thing at the back here. Got some aero on the sides. All looking very snazzy. All right, move this out of the way. We'll try and do the rear now. Oh, which account were you on, Gary? Oh, Gary. Evening, are we on for some blisters and leakage? Hopefully no blisters and hopefully no leaking claret. But I have, done my hands before doing this. Jabby, evening, how are you? If cooking RCs becomes a regular feature, the next episode should be called Does Banggood Bake Good? Oh, that's a good name, Samba. Does Banggood Bake Good? And we could put WO Toys in there, couldn't we? See what happens. Have I seen your... do I want to see your new toy, Toby? That's the question. Do I really want to see your new toy? Patrick, not yet. I have been talking to the boys about it. I've been talking to Mike Taylor about it, about costing for anodizing it into blue, and what gearing. And he suggested 5628, I think originally. I wanted a bit more speed, so he suggested 5629. But then I've got another guy who runs 40 GT, and he runs 3054, I think. So I'm a bit torn as to what gearing to get, because I've got to get a blackbone spur and a blackbone pinion. I know somebody as well. Does their name start with RC Master by chance? Evening, Harley. How are you? You got an Inferno Nitro? Ooh. Why not? Why didn't you get 30 degree north? Dexter! Right. How long have they been in now? 15 minutes. Right, here we go. This is where danger time. I'm going to take one of them out. And see. Get a little knife ready. I'm going to take one of them out and see how well done they are. Oh. They popped. I think it's gone already, guys. Look, because that's popped already. It's expanded and popped itself off the rim already. These have come off easier than I've known anyone to come off. Yeah, that's gone already, look. Wow. Never ever seen them come off that easy before. I don't know what the back's like. Yeah, it's coming off nicely. I've never had a tyre come off this easy before. I mean, the tyres are quite old, but I've never, ever, ever, ever had them come off that easy, where they've actually popped off the rim already. Now, whether that means the inserts are toast, which could be, that the inserts are actually toast, I don't know. Everything's come undone here, though. I will clean the wheel up a bit. Oh, that's hot. That is proper hot. Hotter than me. Oh, man, that's hot. Oh, it's like holding a hot potato. Oh, there we go. There we go. Off you come. Oh, steaming. We've got some steaming action going on. Rimmage action going on there as well. Insert might be toast though. I didn't get any new inserts because we could be a bit damp on the inserts. Now let's see. Sometimes putting them in the oven does destroy the insert, but yeah, it's not too bad, the insert. We will reuse that. One tyre. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. Right, so we'll put that in the sink, give that a good old clean up, then we're going to clean off the burring here. So we'll put that in the sink, let that soak for a bit. And we will get another tyre out. See what's happened to this one. Here we go. Oh, while we're there, we will put that one in. One in at the moment because this one might need putting back in. It hasn't popped off like the other one did. The other one popped off for some peculiar. Oh, oh, that went straight through. Yikes! There must have been a little hole in that. God, that went straight through. That was hot. Oh. Suppose when you have a big hole in the side of your tea towel. No, we are going though. I don't even know what a rubber is, Alistair, anymore. The problem is I don't even think I could see where I was supposed to put it on and off. Use spoons? No, it's just trying to make sure it's all undone. But I've got steam coming out, so there was obviously a bit of water in the inserts. These had been on there since we bought the car though. So and I can't remember whether I used them when they were a bit wet last time. Hi Mike Bird, how are you? I don't want to use spoons. No fun. What's the fun in using spoons? And you can't hold it and pry it anyway. Right, I think that's done, so we can put the other tyre in. These are the easiest ones I've ever done. I knew that was coming, get a really good deal on it. I thought I should get, nitro's are good though, Toby, so I'm not going to complain about it. Warming up with WL Toys. see how hot you have to get them before they melt. Hello, Joshua, how are you? Jacka! You can also put the tyres in a bucket with a lid on and acetone in the bottom. In a couple of days the tyres... You can, that is very, very true. I just find that's a bit messy. Plus waiting a couple of days. I can't be bothered to wait a couple of days, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I could do that. I've heard you don't actually put it in. It's the vapour though, isn't it? I know everyone seems to have different methods for doing this. I just like this because as long as you haven't got a significant other half that's going to get upset about the smell of burning rubber in the kitchen, or next time you go to cook your meal in the oven it stinks of rubber again, then this is I like this way because it's quite easy and quick. You just got to obviously be careful you don't burn yourself. So I put that one in the sink. We'll give these a good clean up. See what that insert's like. I didn't buy new inserts, but I think these inserts are actually okay. Next time we do it, when these tyres are worn out, I will get new inserts because I don't think these will last a second go. But I think for now they're okay. These were just a bit, they weren't 100% worn out, but they're worn out enough to warrant a change. Normally I'd be prying it, I've got my knife ready because normally I'd be prying it and getting the knife in there, but these are coming off very, very easily. I'm surprised because normally it's not that easy. Normally I have to put them back in. So I'm happy about it because it's making me look really good on camera. Microwave for 30 minutes on full power. Yeah, I don't know, would that work, do you think? Old School RC, evening, how are you? Yeah, as long as you didn't get a green one, Emily. As long as you didn't buy Alistair's green one. Right. Let's get in here. Give these a good old clean up. See if we can get... No, I don't think that's all coming off, is it? I'll try with that though. Just want to clean them up a little bit. It's not too bad. A bit cleaner, a bit whiter. It's never going to be white, but better than what they were looking like. Inside up a bit. Now these ones are already vented, so I might, and the outside tyres were vented as well, but I'm not sure I like the inside. So once I'm all done on this, I might just take those inner vents up, because, and then just vent the outside. The problem is I didn't realise these were vented on the inside here. The problem with that is when you do go through and you are any moisture or water around, centrifugal force factor just makes it go through that hole. It has no option but to go through that hole because it's getting whipped around. It sees the hole, it goes into it, gets forced into the tyre itself. And a lot of the time that's what causes your tyres to fail and balloon and explode, is because water's got inside. And if you haven't vented the actual tyre, although these tyres, I believe, were vented as well. Yeah. So, when you can see, it's got venting hole there. So these did come vented there, but only at one spot, actually. Only vented it with one spot. So, once I've done this, got them all sorted out, I will probably vent the new. I'm definitely going to fill those holes in though. Right. What are you guys saying? Oh, okay. It must be just you, Alistair, then with the green one. Who else is going to Fam Jam? I'll be honest and say we haven't booked it yet. Because I'm not sure. The boys with their jobs now are working all the time. The boys are working this weekend, last weekend and next weekend. The pair of them, working 3 weekends. And Callum won't have had a day off in 4 weeks. Oh, has Jack had any time? No, Jack as well. So the pair of them won't have had a day off for 4 weeks. It does kind of suck for them when they're that age. But, hey, they wanted to quit school early. Welcome to the real world. Everyone watching me cooking tyres and washing wheels. What an interesting stream this is. But this is not too bad actually. I'm a bit surprised that it's going as easy. I don't want to tempt fate because I've never had them go this easy before. Normally they're going back in. Normally I'm burning myself. Although I have had a little burn, but normally it's a lot more work than this. But there's a new challenge that we're doing at the moment. I haven't been I will be videoing it next because we put a new system in the car, but mainly because the boys haven't been out. At Arc, now it's been resurfaced, we're doing what's called the 10 lap challenge. So with that, it's who can put in the fastest 10 laps Mark is first, and he's been doing it every week, getting lots of practice. Callum turned up once and came second. I've just gone up. I'm still languishing near the bottom. I keep crashing, so need to get some consistency going. If I can get the consistency going, I should be top 3. It's consistency is the issue. Right, headphone users, what's your lug holes? You got your tickets, Paul? Oh, you're all booked for Ham Jam, are you, Joshua? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when a man is left. It is indeed. I might get some salt and pepper. Well, you'll be glad to know that both crawlers are fixed. Oh, nice. What crawlers have you got, Andy, and what have you fixed on them? Is there cheap accommodation near Fan Jam? Because I'd like to have a few drinks, so obviously couldn't drive home on the same day. There should be some like Premier Inn hotels, or you can camp, Samba. A lot of people camp. Right, headphone users, apologise for the noise. Pretty good. Hi Jacob Sparks, how are you? You don't have your Maverick anymore, Emily. What's happened to that? Got an Axel Wraith and a Capra, very nice. I do like the Axel stuff. Was it out, Andy, or was it Harley? See you later, Rob. Take care, buddy. Don't work too hard. A good tyre recommended for Rival MT10. What's wrong with the stock ones, Jacob? Do you not like the stock ones? There you go, Andy. Yeah, Andy, Premier Inn 1.5 miles away. I think that's where... Is that where Len stayed last year, I think? Steve, I will be honest and say it's always worked for me baking them, but never as easy as this. I'm being honest here. Normally, it's still you're pushing it and it's still not quite there. So I put them back in for another 5 minutes, take them out. It always gets them off, but it normally takes longer than what I've been doing it tonight, and it's not normally that easy. Sometimes I have to get, and I did get a knife out ready just to get in there and give it a bit of prying, a bit of encouragement, as they would say. So yeah, not had it come off so easy before. I kind of wish it had been that they'd been a bit harder, so you could see that it, even when it's hard, it does work, because it doesn't normally come off this easy. It was Asbo Owl, was it? What did he do to it then? Harley broke it last time. I just don't understand how you break corners. So soft they bottom out. What, I'm trying to think what hex it is. You could try probably the granite. If it's a 12mm hex, you could possibly try the granite fortress tyres. I like those. And when you say you bottom out, when you're talking about when you jump or when you're driving, they're bottoming out. Or you're not talking about chassis slapping when you jump, are you? Because you want chassis slap, just so you know. You'll never stop chassis slap, and actually a chassis slap is not a bad thing. Yeah, it's like all things, Sam, but everything that gets popular, the price goes up. As soon as people start saying it's good, and saw someone say that they broke it very, very quickly as well. So I'm hoping they haven't downgraded the quality of the plastics, which seems to be a fairly common theme at the moment, that plastic quality seems to be going downhill. I was ball crawling, so I tried banging around. Yeah, I don't know whether I could crawl all day. An hour and a half seems to want to go bang and crash and crawl. Just bullies. I'd probably do the same thing, and I know Jack and Callum would definitely end up doing the same thing. Just make sure they're still, is it 12 or 14mm hexes? I can't remember. But such a similar car. I like the Fortress tyres on the granite. Right, let's see if these ones are cooked and going to come off easily. Oh yeah, it's gone as well. Look at that, it actually popped off in the oven. I've never had this happen this easy. I'm making myself look good here, and trust me, I've never ever had them come off. Never ever had them come off this easy before. Not, I mean, it always works, always comes off, but not to the point where I'm just pulling it out the oven and doing that. Normally I'm getting in here and doing this to slowly prise it away, but never say it just comes off, you know, and it's already coming off. And it might have been the glue they're using, it might have been because, oh, no, this is better. Yeah, this side is not, you go, show you it's not as easy as that, because this side, oh, it is going. It's going, here we go. Normally it's not, normally I'll be getting in there like this now, and I'll be going, I don't know whether you can see this, hopefully you can, and I'm not going to do it because I'll just pop it back in the oven. Normally I'm going in there and getting in and just giving it a bit of a, just a bit of encouragement. You don't want to split the rubber though. So ideally you don't want to leave, you want the glue to separate from the wheel. And if it isn't quite done, which that bit's not there, but I don't want to force it too much, because I don't want to tear, so I'll try to come at this side, see where we get to here, and it's not too bad. I don't want to tear the rubber though. Because sometimes you need to do it when you break a wheel. If you break a wheel and you need to change it, the tyre's still good. Here we go, coming from this side, just that little bit, oh, it's just that little bit there, look. There we go, and it's pried and it's gone. So if you've broken a wheel and you want to get the rubber off, the last thing you want to do is tear that rubber. So if you don't want to force it too much with the knife, but if you need to give it a little bit of encouragement, give it some encouragement, and then you can Just make sure it's all undone by going round and make sure it's all totally and utterly free all the way round, as it looks to be, and then we can look to pop this off, and it is hot still. Ouch! More than that there. Get that off, come on. There we go. You get that tyre in the wash, or the wheel rather. I'm going to check the insert's all right on this one. I'm hoping it is. That is hot. And these haven't been in there as long, so yeah, the insert's a little bit worn again, but it will do. It will do for today, for what we're doing with it at the moment. But next time we will be getting new. So there was a little bit of tread left on them. I won't throw these away just yet. Actually, that got a big split in it. Look. Oh, hello. How are you? I'm okay. What are you doing tonight then? I'm burning my fingers, playing with you. Yeah, get the RPMs, don't you? When you have cooked wheels, they always seem to take at least 30 minutes. Yes, normally I'm 15 minutes, back in for 5, try them again, back in for 5. I can normally get the side that's up off, and then the side that was facing down doesn't want to come off, so I then put it in back the other way to get the heat to that side as well. So I think, yeah, considering the Badlands, I think the Badland MX-28s might be a bit too big. I mean, the Badland MX-28s will definitely be bigger. Give you a lot more air control. They're coming off super nice, Jucker. I can't believe, I'll be honest and say I can't believe, I almost want to go and get another one to show you that, yes, they do come off, but normally it's a bit more work than what I'm having to do today. They seem like a pile, turn them halfway through. Yes, normally you get one side off, then you flip them over and put them back in. Not these ones. These are the 6 mix wheels, Alistair. So it didn't break these ones. It was hot racing ones that I did break. So I bought a set of 4, and that's why I'm saying that I had to, you know, I'd only used them twice. Then we broke a wheel, don't know why. Hot race wheels are supposed to be quite good. But we'd broken a wheel, so I needed to get the tyre off. In fact, on these ones here, don't know which tyre it was, but one of these had broken. They're all dirty now, so I didn't want to ruin the spirals, because these are almost impossible to get hold of at the moment. So I need to bake it and get it off without splitting the spirals at all. So you do sometimes need to get the rubber off without damaging the rubber. So and I think other methods like acetone and things like that can damage the rubber. You know, I know who. You know how it broke? How did it break, Alistair? Are you talking about the crawler or the wheel? It was either Callum, me, or it might have been broken, but Callum was driving. Callum and Jack were driving when it happened. I wasn't driving that weekend, but it could have been broken from the weekend before. We just hadn't noticed it. It could have been Jack that broke it. Oh, I love the smell of rubber. And this one's not coming off as, still coming off, yep, nicely done, look at that. Yes, oh, that's hot though. Coming off very nicely, in fact. That side done. This side is not as easy. We'll get the knife in there again on this side just to give it a bit of encouragement. Separate, and it's going nicely now, look at that. Oh, cars are racing around that side. Beautifully done. Right, let's pop this bad boy out. Ouch. Get that in the wash. Check the insert. Yeah, again, not the best condition, but it will suffice. And the tyre. I can turn the oven off now. We're all baked up. Turn that off as well. The wheel. Callum stopped on the finish straight. Harley slammed into it with Italian EXB. Oh, at full chat. Ah, everyone kept that quiet from me. That is probably when it did. Right, Harley, you owe me a wheel, Harley. There's a theme. No one come out when Harley and Al are arriving. See, bullies, as I said. It does seem that way, doesn't it? It certainly seems that way. They're little bullies beating everybody up. Right, round here. Give these a clean up. Not that I don't know why I'm bothering to do this, because they just get messed up pretty quickly anyway, but it's just like just presenting the car a bit better. And why not? It doesn't take long to do it, does it? So who's out this weekend? Bearing in mind it's Mother's Day in the UK. Who's actually going to be going out and playing with RC cars? Or are they going to be staying at home? Or going around to see their mums or whatever? A little bit of a clean up. It can't hurt, can it? Might just pop that back in to dry. Because I'm going to be gluing them up shortly. You don't want any water getting in the way. Give them a quick clean. Because it can't hurt them, can it? Yeah, so that's how that wheel got broken. Well, why did no one tell me that when it got broken, though, Al? Everyone kept very quiet about it. Well, it could have been when Callum took the drone out, I guess. Actually, that slot in the tyre, I don't know what tyres he was driving. That cut in that tyre could have been from when he hit the drone as well. Right, yes, muddy, mucky water. Right, headphone users, watch your ear luggies. That one done. Headphone users. It wasn't too smart an idea putting this in the oven before I do this. It's a bit warm on the old handy pandies. Perfect. Right. It's going to be cold where I am over the weekend. Just plan to get out next week. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, Sam McGrath up Snitcher Smith. It's going to be cold where I am over the weekend. Yeah, we're off drifting tomorrow at Slide. Are you? Yeah, weather's not supposed to be good tomorrow. I'm at my uncle's 80th tomorrow. So I can't be out tomorrow, but I can be out Sunday. MBRC, hello, how are you? It could be, no, the X's toothbrush wore out ages ago doing that. Alton Towers, very nice. What's your favourite ride there, Jabby? Do you live near there? Rotary tool is the best thing I ever bought. That, shock pliers, what else? Definitely a rotary tool. It's only a cheap one. I didn't buy a Dremel because I didn't think I'd use it that much. The amount I use it is crazy. Right. Don't think these are directional. No. The white dot goes on the inside. I do know that much. See you later, Andy. Take care, buddy. Have fun at Slide tomorrow. I should fix a servo link and do the fuel lines on my 5T. I'll finally have a weekend to do it. Nice. Yes, you should fix it. I'm going to close that door in a minute because it's a bit chilly. I need to get out with the 5T. I haven't been out with it properly because just the weather's been horrible. I don't like to drive it when there's a big meet this weekend, but it's just been raining all week. It's raining today, raining tomorrow. I just think the field's going to be horrible. I just don't want to go out and get it all really, really muddy, and it's just a nightmare to clean those when they're really muddy. I mean, it's no different from any car, but the 5Ts just throw so much mud inside. Yeah. So, I just don't really... Hang on, let me clean that because it's getting all dirty there. I don't really like driving them when it's all muddy and everything because it's horrible. It's not. You can take the engine out and the fuel tank out and everything and get in there and give it a good clean. It's fairly easy to take all that stuff out. But it's a pain in the butt, you know, because it does just cake up the inside. Great fun in the mud, don't get me wrong, because they drift around and they spray everybody. But then you've got to get it wet and you're getting water on the bearings, and I'd just rather not be doing that if I can help it. I'll wait until the summer comes and get the better weather. Over you come on. In you go. Now these ones do have these little slot. I don't know whether I like that little slot that it goes into though, to be honest with you, because if you don't get it all the way in there, I don't know whether it sits. Yeah, it is sitting right. It just doesn't look like it's sitting right because it's got this little lip there, which to me just doesn't seem right, but it is right. It should be there. Because that's the bit that goes in and touches. It's all touching where it needs to touch. So it's almost like a little bit of a rim protector, which these ones didn't have. Interesting. Oh, they're grippy as you like. Like that. Yes, we do like that. I said those inserts, they're okay, but it probably should have put new inserts in. Got a bit of movement there, where they're not as puffed up as they should be probably. I think that's okay. I think so, for what we use them for. I don't know. I might have to get the new inserts. I think there's just a bit too much, look. This is just the tyre, I don't know. I would have thought the inserts should puff that out a bit more. I think the inserts have worn a bit too much. I don't know. They didn't. They're certainly okay on these ones. Evening, Beyond RC. How are you? You need those tyre liners that have got zero. Yeah, I haven't looked, to be honest with you, Greg, whether I can get them in this country yet. I need to have a proper look and see if you can. Don't live near there. Love the place too much not to go though. Favourite ride was Nemesis, but that's closed for the years. Yeah, they're refurbishing it, aren't they? I haven't been. They were building the Wicker Man when I last went there. Let's see how puffed up these are when I put them back on. Let's see if it's just the tyres or the inside. I don't know. Cordless rotaries are very handy. I mean, that's just a cheap one I got off Amazon, and I've had it for 2 years now. Yeah. Even these. Whatever, I don't remember these ever being that puffed up with those inserts. I think I need new inserts. I think what's ever happened, maybe they shrunk, not as puffy. Even these ones, I don't remember these being that loose on the inserts. I remember the inserts being more firm in there. They certainly didn't have the spacing like that. So yeah, unfortunately these inserts haven't come out well. They've obviously shrunk or done something to them in the heat, and they're a bit old. There's just nothing. There's nothing there, if that makes sense. So let's order some more inserts. So I won't be using these tyres this weekend. That's annoying. I didn't think I needed new inserts because I hadn't needed them before on tyres when I've done this. I think I don't want it all puffy like that. And this one's not too bad, but it's just. It's just a bit too much play there. Can't wait for the weather. Well, I know. You and me both. Clocks go forward soon, don't they? Oh, Basher skins. Yeah, I've got a few for the... one for the DR8. Then you've got a shiny Armour 3 S1. Obviously the free stickers. Another Armour, I think that's another Armour 3 S1. The Reaper, the matte one. He's put our logo on there for us. The Patriot, again, I think that's Armour 3S. And then my girlfriend for the DR8, again with our logo on there. Let's see if I take this insert out, put it in a new tyre and see how puffy that is. I just don't think I'm going to get away with these inserts. Which is annoying. I don't know anywhere I can get inserts near here. I know where I can go. Well, at an 80th birthday party tomorrow anyway. So I can't go there tomorrow. I'll just have to order them. It's annoying because I've just done a big order from RPRC. A load of parts, spares, and typical. I pre-ordered the new right. Nice, Griffey. Which one did you get? And whose link? Whose referral link did you use? I bet you used Tomley's, didn't you? It is a bit of a bargain at the current price, so at that pre-sale price. If you're after those sort of cars, the pre-sale prices are an absolute bargain. You just got to watch. You've got to watch the tax, though, because if it goes over 135, you could get hit with the tax.
not saying you will get hit with it, but there's a possibility you get hit 20% import tax or VAT when it comes to you, plus £12 handling fee. Depends a lot of the time how they mark it up. We have got one coming, and I don't understand as well. They talk to you about it all and everything. And they talk to you about it, and what I don't get is they've been talking to people for well over a month, and then they do the pre-sale before people have got them. I don't know